Alright, you beautiful peoples of the interwebs, I'm Glyn. This is CheapSkate Gaming, my little channel here on video gaming where we do all thing budgets. And of course, this is the weekly freebie roundup of the weekly games that you can either get for free that are part of your subscriptions, either be it from things like Amazon Prime or PlayStation Plus or Xbox GamePass. We also do a few deals at the end of the video as well. It's all time stamped, so if there's something in particular, if you want to check out Fanatical deals, jump straight in there, or what the new Humble Bundles is, jump straight there. Or if you want to see what the Epic Free Game Store, well, that's coming up next, so you don't need to jump anywhere. You can stay right tuned because it's coming up right after this. Okay, let's go and see the Epic Game Free Game this week. I think there's two. Right, here we are on the Epic Game Store. Let's check it out down here. And of course, we've got two games. Count them. 1, 2, 1, 2. Deus Ex. Nice one. Big thumbs up. There's my camera. Camera's all over the shop. Big thumbs up for Deus Ex. And The Bridge. Again, not a bad little puzzle game. So I will show you it. So I'll show you the little blurb right here. Got to be 18 to play this. Make sure you're 18 to play this game, okay? No playing this game if you're not over 18. Have you got that? Thank you. Right, so essentially, should I read the blurb up? Okay, let's read the blurb. Deus Ex Mankind Divided is a cyberpunk action role-playing game where your choices have lasting consequences. You play as Adam Jensen, an augmented covert operative intent on taking down the Illuminati, a shadowy group conspiring for control over humanity's future. Well, this is basically what's happening now with certain political parties in our countries, isn't it? You know, let's not beat around the bush. The New World Order, the Chinese system, is coming to you, coming to a government near you soon. Anyway, The Bridge. And we'll only be able to play 1 hour of video games from 2034 onwards. Right, the library, again, this is a puzzle game. We'll read the blurb. The Bridge is a logic puzzle game that forces the player to reevaluate their preconceptions of physics and perspective. It is Isaac Newton meets MC Escher, manipulative gravity to redefine the ceiling as the floor, while venturing through impossible architectures. And again, it's sort of the weird use of two-dimensional, three-dimensional space there. I have played it. It is very good. So that's those two free games. I have already added those because I've done the video twice. Normally I add them while I'm doing the video. The video I did to start off was a bit too waffly. Anyway, so we've got Call the Angler and Atom and Eve. And Call the Angler, very happy to see this one on here. I've been wanting to play this. I never really see it going for much, very cheap. Now look, it's still holding its price at 24 quid. It's part of the, what's the name? Something Hunt, isn't it? Series. That's it, the Hunter Call of the Wild series. It's part of that. They were going to do it, apparently it was originally designed as a DLC, but they did such a good job it ended up becoming its own game. And of course, it's just a fishing game. I want to say just a fishing game. It looks like an awesome. Look at that. Oh wow, that's so realistic looking as well. Wicked stuff. Okay, so that's coming next week, mind you, not now. And then you got this thing, Atom Eve, which looks like something I'll never ever play. Definitely not in my genre of games that I like or enjoy or play. It looks more like some sort of interactive comic book thing. Choosing choices. I'm not into those. I've tried them. They don't interest me. Like I played, like as a kid, I used to love fighting fantasy, choose your own adventure books. I suppose this is, a digital art version of a choose your own adventure book. I'd rather have the book in my hands, to be honest. Yeah, so that's it for next week. But at least we've got this one. So we've got this one here. We've got two good ones this week, one excellent, one very good, and we've got one excellent and one give it or take it or leave it. Anyway, that's your Epic Game Stores. Let's move along to the next one. So here we are on Amazon Prime, and I've just had a little cheeky look, alright? Let me remove my microphone here. Look, next week's game on Epic Games is on here, and I don't like what I saw on Epic Games. It's collected. I've collected already. This is obviously been added this week, and it's already been on before. Atom and Eve. Let me just click on it so you can see it's a storybook adventure. Choose your own adventure. Here we go. Become Atom Eve and take control of your own path as one of the most powerful superheroes in the invincible universe. Unravel a mystery and balance the dangers and responsibilities of being a superhero with relatable challenges of everyday life. There we are. That sounds something I'll absolutely hate. Okay, but on a lighter note, we have got... Oh, God. What has happened to Amazon? Moths to a Flame, and it's a case files, which means it's one of these god-awful point and click thing games. Look, puzzle solving. Don't know, some people really like them. Who those people are, need to go and do one, because I can understand for the puzzle element, I suppose. I mean, I like a puzzle. Oh look, you've got this puzzle here with triangle, we're reading it backwards, and double X, and then you've got this somehow, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've only got 5 things on here. Oh, right. How is it going to... How does it all play out? And then you've got clocks with times. This reminds me of... I was talking about fighting fantasy books. It reminds me of a very rare book I've got, Fighting Fantasy. It's called Tasks of Tantalon. And that, essentially, is one of them in book form puzzles. Anyway, so then you have also got the games from last week and the weeks before, so you've still got another one of these what they're called legacy games. So that's a legacy game. I'll claim it. That's a legacy game. This is on Epic Game Stores, which is free next week. Oh, what terrible Amazon. Absolutely terrible. At least you've got Scarf, Fallout 2, Gravatar and Tempest and Scarf. That's an old game. Let's have a look at the cloud games. Have we had a change in month? No, we haven't. So everything's the same as last week. You've got all the fortnights, which seem to be a permanent thing. It must be doing a deal with Epic. Amazon must be getting it together, boyfriend girlfriend thing going on between Jeff Bezos and whoever owns Epic Games. Anyway, you've got Drift Ice, Trepang Squared or Trepang 2, Chicken Assassin, Rescue Party Live, and you've always got Trackmania, and that's your 4 new-ish games for the month. That's the 4 games for the month. The other games are always on repeat, and that's your Prime gaming stuff. Right, that depressed me. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, here we are in the Steam store, so let's have a little look. Again, we'll sort this out. Price to free. Release date, let's see what all the new free stuff is, and games. Here we go. So where were we last week? I should have checked, shouldn't I? We've got a creative thing for Dragonstock. That's interesting. Right, don't get tiled away. What date does it say? The 14th. What was 7 days ago? 14th. Where are we up to? About the 13th, aren't we? Right, we're going to be around, what are we on? 14th, minus 4, minus 7, 7. Need to go down to about the 7th. There we go, that'll do. Right, we'll start with, where should we start here? I can remember the cats, so we'll start just above there. Critical Failure. Then we've got Meta DOS, that's got terrible ratings. Oh dear. Cycle Idle RPG. Let's have a look at the ratings. 22 users, 95% of them said it was a great game. Looks alright. Looks like a really old school RPG. Rivals Dual Card Battler. Right, whatever. Growtopia. That's got a big no-no as. A Rental. 268 users give it 96%. And it's a relatively new game. What is this about? We've got to have a little look at this, guys, because this has piqued my interest. What do people say about it? Loading reviews? Cute, short and perfect for people who like spooky vibes, but get nightmares when games are super scary. Not me, of course, but some people. Best not read that one. Too cute. Got scared anyways. I enjoyed my playthrough of this game. Very good reviews. What is it then? I haven't even pressed play on here yet. Ooh, sound. Turn the sound down. Oh, it's an actual horror game, is it? Set almost like a PlayStation 1 style graphics. Okay. But it's free, and it's short, and it's a horror, and that looks like what we just seen. Oh, that looks like a hall of mirrors. Okay. Well, it's something. Anyway, and it's... Everyone else seems... I'm going to add it to my library. Add it to the library. Doesn't cost you. Great stuff. There we are. Just in case. So, yeah, rental. Worth checking that one out. What else? We've got Plant, Botanic. What reviews? Creature Zone, Star Survivors. Oh, I do like this sort of game. Right, I won't have a look at it. You've got Dragon's Dogma 2, Character Creator and Storage. Lots of people have downloaded that. So I'm not sure. It looks like a DLC. Why is it coming up on here? I don't know. Okay, let's carry on. Go to Zombies, Metaball. It's a bit of a mixed rating. Monster War, The War of Madman's Making, Per Aspera Test, JM Rhythm, Hack Ing, Final Dash, Arca's Blockade Zone Prologue. This has got a lot of good reviews. What's going on there? Funny looking thing. I won't look at it too much, but there we are. We'll mark that one out. Anchor's Blockade. Check that one out, guys. Prox OS. Oh, I love the graphical style on that. That's cool. 1000 Cuts Jamaku. 19 reviewers, 94%. That looks alright. That looks okay. That's got a lovely... I'm going to have a look at that. That's got a lovely art style. I do like. Let's have a look how it plays. Have a look. 3, 2, 1. Go on. Act 1. Yacht Joe introduction. Don't know if it's just the way they've recorded it. It looks a bit janky on the recording. So it's got a bit of a retro feel to it. He's getting chased by a big man with a big spiky stick. That looks okay. That looks okay indeed. Samurai inspired pixel art side through simple yet satisfying combat. Do you know what? Add to library. Thank you very much. Right, where were we? 1000 Cuts, good. Added to the library. Paper Planes, Blade Mistress, Desktop Cube Man, Wyvern Studios. Oh, Solitaire. People. Ooh, a free Solitaire game. I bet you there's paid for stuff in there somewhere. I can guarantee you. Some people love Solitaire. Father-in-law loves his Solitaire games. Cyber Story, My Shadow, From Ashes Bloom. This looks like another Vampire Survivors clone. Against Great Darkness Prologue. Okay, No Love Lost. Looks very complicated for a free game. It must be a pay-to-win thing. Protect Heart, Where Safety Ends. My Horse, Bonded Spirit Prologue. Free girls. Anyone want some free girls, guys? You know, just saying. But they've got them here. If you want free, they're free and they're girls. Get them free. Toyshire, Room 1. Oh, hello. That looks interesting. It's got a lot of viewers, a lot of players. Okay. Echo of Ailulu. In Welsh that'd be Achlu. Echo of Achlu. Science Snow House. Soul Shifters Online. Slot Fever. Oh god. Acorn Pop. Let's do it properly. Acorn. Oh, it's Acorn Cop, not Pop. I thought it was Pop. Let Battle Online. Or Let's Battle Online, I should say. Scalathorn the Prey. What the hell is going on there? Interesting. Might come back to that one. Creation of a god. Anyone want to create a god? Create your own god here. Create the god of gods. The god of gods of gods of gods. Of universal gods. Kotarbos VR, so there's a free VR thing. A Step from Insanity, which I'm just one of those away reading all this stuff. Ivory. There's already an Ivy thing on here, which is to do with VR. And that's all your free stuff up until basically Thursday night. This will be going out on Friday day. So there's all your free stuff. Loads of it there. There's some good ones, isn't there? 1,000 cuts there. What was the other one I added? Rental. There was a couple of other interesting looking ones. There was a Solitaire, yeah. There was a Who Doesn't Want a Bonded Spirits, Bond of Your Horse. And of course there was some free girls somewhere, so don't forget to grab your free girls, guys, okay? I am not clicking on that. Right, so that's your Steam games out the way. Let's go on to the next one. I'm not going to go through all the deals or anything, but there is a Steam Spring Sale. I love these little pictures they do in Steam, really nice, really good artwork, I have to say. I love the little 8-bit pixel one they had over just after Christmas, was it the New Year's one? Let me have a little look. Special offer Sekiro 21, that's good, £21 for Cyberpunk. That's just the DLC, just the DLC. Baldur's Gate, whatever. Hearts of Iron, COD Modern Warfare 3,000, Total Warhammer free, 25 quid, 20 quid. When's that really going to go on sale? Come on guys, drop it down to a tenner. EA Sports, Stardew Valley, yeah, whatever. Where's the bargain stuff? Grim Dawn, it's on my wish list. I think I've had this, I think I can get that cheaper. There's all sorts of stuff. I'm not gonna go and get to. Oh, that's good. That is a great game. Hogwarts, that's probably one of my favourite games of 2023, my game of the year, Hogwarts Legacy. Brilliant. And I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. I know the films, never read the books. Can't say I was ever into the Hogwarts universe, but I knew of it, played the game, and I was like, I get this. This is very, very good. Beautifully presented. Great piece of... the people who made that game obviously knew their work, their subject matter very, very well. Anyway, so that's your Steam sales. Go and check them out in your own time. You could be there all night doing that. Okay, let's move along to the next one. Right, here we are over on the PlayStation Store, and of course it's a new month. We've passed the Tuesday, so they've added 3 new games on here. They've added Formula 1 23, not bad, I haven't tried it yet, I've downloaded it. Sifu, which is technically quite a new game. I think that's a 2023 game. Got a lot of good press when it came out. Hello Neighbours 2, which I haven't played, but I know youngsters like it, and they've chucked in a bit of a bonus, but I think it's a little bit backwards really, because they've chucked in the Witch Queen. Really they should chuck in the light one, whatever that's called, something light. It's the latest DLC. They should really chuck that in, to be honest. Destiny's a dying franchise now. It's been out nearly 10 years, isn't it? Alright, right, that's your PlayStation. They haven't updated the PlayStation Extra yet, so I'll do those next week. So they're the same as ones as last week's. So right, let's move along to the next one. So there's your PlayStation Plus games. Alright, so I thought I'd show you the Game Pass games that have been added this week. But before I do that, I want to show you that Game Pass, I never realised this, there's a Game Pass Core. And it's 40 quid a year, I think, where you can pay like £7 a month. And they've chucked a load of games in with that, so we're just going to have a little check. So these are all the games that you will get with your Game Pass Core. So instead of like dropping a game monthly like PlayStation Plus does, essentially they've just dumped all theirs in one go. Now I don't know if they change these in and out, I'm not sure. But there are some good ones, like Dead Cells, great game. Celeste, great game. Dishonored 2, Doom Eternal, great game. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, apparently it is quite good now. Firewatch, great game. Forza 4, Horizon 4, great game. Gears 5, great game. Halo 5, I liked it. A lot of people hated it. I liked Halo 5, great game. And there's 2 pages of these. Ori Will o' the Wisp, amazeballs game. Psychonauts 2, great game. So yeah, for 40 quid you get all those games as part of your subscription. Alright, but main thing is we want to check out what this week's games are on Game Pass. So the last sort of week or two, Turnip Boy, Robs a Bank, Grace, Valhalla, Persona 3, Go Mecha Ball, Dead Islands 2, Space Engineers, a little to the left or something. A little to the left. Madden's 24 has been added through EA Play, which is part of your Game Pass subscription. Inclinati. So I think up to there, isn't it? Because I remember Inclinati was the one last week. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's almost like another 10 games being added since last week. Okay, so that's your Game Pass stuff out the way. Let's pop over to the next one. Alright guys, we're over here on the Fanatical store, and let me just say that there is one new one that we'll just take a look at in a minute. But first off, what I would like to point out is last week's one, they ran out of games very, very quickly. But the Build Your Spring bundle, they've come back into stock. So Metamorphosis, and I think there's one other, I think there's 1 or 2 disappeared really quickly, but they've got more stock in, so I thought I'd mention that. Let's come back and let's go and check out the new one. The new one's Build Your Own Expeditions bundle, and we've got 3 for a £5, 5 for £8, or 7 for a tenner. And any particular standouts in here are bullets per minute. Definitely, they always run. That looks really nice. This Cathedral looks interesting. Elder Scrolls, good game. Song of Horror, very good game. You've got Koala Juarez. That's quite interesting if you like Dark Souls style games. So there's lots of going on in there. Hellpoint, Teslagrad Remastered. And of course, we click on them, you can have a little look. Let me just fast forward that. So that's a proper they're quite hard, those Teslagrad games. Platform puzzler, very tricky in some spots. So you're playing with gravity and electric and all that sort of good stuff. But I think the standout game here is definitely Bullets Per Minute. Everyone loves this game. It's probably getting on a bit now, but for that sort of price, well worth it. Proper bullet hell, first person bullet hell style game. This Cathedral, this looks interesting. This is like a Metroidvania meets Ghouls and Goblins, or Ghosts and Goblins. Cool stuff. So yeah, there we are. That's your Expeditions bundle on Fanatical. And don't forget, there's loads of other stuff in here. That you got this Prestige collections. These are a bit more money. What we got here? 2 for 15 quid. We got games like Deathloop, Abyss in there. That's probably good value. The Elder Scrolls collection. Yeah, so there's loads of stuff. A Mystery Fire. I don't really go with those mystery bundles. I like to know what I'm buying. This is a very good one, this Killer bundle. You basically get all the games in here for 15 quid. So you get the new Val Faris. Sounds like Rolf Harris, the Val Faris. Develated. They've got all that. They've added new stuff into this bundle as well. Slaycation. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15 games for 15 quid. Trove vs. Universe, relatively new game. Dread Templar. Pardon me, that looks cool. So there's loads of stuff, like Fanatical. There's so much on here at the minute. You need to come here and check it out. That's a good collection. The VR collection, it's ending soon. Spring collection is a good one. This Batman one, if you haven't got all of them, what are you doing? That's one of the best 6 quids you'll ever spend. You got this Leap Year bundle that's about to run out soon as well. The game's only £1 in there. Okay, so that's Fanatical out the way. Let's move on to the next one. Right, here we are on the Humble Bundle game bundles, and we've checked out some of these. I don't want to have a look at books. We're only interested in games, guys. Only interested in games. Frost Tales, that's going to run out. We've looked at this one, the Creative Sandbox we've seen before. There's these two that look new. So let's have a little look. Got one that's got 2 weeks left on it, one with 20 days. And these look more like 10 items in here. The play on the hits. Ooh, okay. So you got Saints Row games in here. What's the least you can pay for this? £7.84. That's pretty good, isn't it? And you're getting Saints Row and the Red Faction games. So Saints Row the Third remastered, Red Faction Guerrilla remastered, Saints Row 4 re-elected. That's a new one as well, isn't it? That's the one I got a bit of hate because of they changed it up a bit. Red Faction Armageddon. Oh, it's a DLC, and then Saints Row Get Out of Hell. I got Saints Row the Third. I thought I was already up here. The Third remastered and the Third down here. Saints Row 2 Classic. Red Faction 2 and the original Red Faction. Well, that is a collector's dream, really, isn't it? Essentially getting Red Faction and Saints Row games. These I tell you what, these two chef's kiss, both those games. Have they got a video off them? No, they haven't got a video. That's a shame, because they are literally really, really good games. So again, that's only £7.84. They've got videos for the Saints Row stuff, but not for the I'll tell you what, let's have a look at Saints Row 4, because I don't know much about this. Let's check this out. Aliens, come on. I think I've played this one. Have I? I can't remember. I've played so many. I've played so many of these. Is it the one where you go through the city in a tank, smashing up the city with a tank? I can't remember. Oh, well, they're pretty fun anyway. Okay. Right, anyway, let's come out of that bundle. So that's your Saints Row and Red Faction bundle. I'd prefer that more for the Red Faction. I mean, Saints Rows can be fun as well. They're like Grand Theft Auto, but with far more humour, a little less well put together then. Right, what's this one then? This is Humble Heroines. This must be for Women's Month or whatever they call it. I think we've had a look at this one. I think we've already had a look. I can remember some of the pictures, some of these. Yeah, it's not bad. Although Metal Hellslinger, I wouldn't really put that in the girly game section. Just maybe it's got a girl as you play as, but anyway, Plague's Tale of Innocence, get 60% off Requiem, Corvus or Chorus, Scars Above, Wanted Dead, Lisa, and Eastward. And again for this, a bit more expensive, £11.75 for this one. Maybe for Chorus, Tales. Not sure what Scars Above is. Let's have a little look. What we got here? Are we talking something a bit like? Almost looks like we got a bit of Horizon Zero Dawn style stuff going on. Future, past, no, future, very much future. Oh, hello. Future, but okay, that looks alright though, doesn't it? That looks okay. Yeah, I've definitely featured this one last week. There, so that's you got basically one new Humble Bundle deal added in there. And if you're into those games for that £7, there's a lot of content there for £7.84. I definitely want to play the two old Red Factions. I've already got, I think it's Guerrilla Remastered. I think I bought that one dirt cheap. Yeah, I bought that one dirt cheap, so I've got that one. But I'd pay just over £1. I'd pay £1 each for those two games. Let's say if everything was £1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 quid's worth there if you're paying £1 each. So £7.84 is a deal. Okay, right. That's that all out the way, I think, and I think we're done now for the deals. So let's finish this off. Go over to my studio for the outtakes. Lovely, thank you for joining me. Like I say, I think the best thing of this week is definitely the epic game, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Was it Mankind Divided? I think it was Mankind something anyway. Deus Ex 1. The big disappointment this week is Amazon. What the hell? The richest company in the world, or one of the richest, I think they are, aren't they? And Amazon the richest? One of the richest men in the world, isn't he? The guy from Amazon. And he's given away their extremely small niche games, but like surely they'd be putting some mainstream stuff in there. Like look at Epic. Epic are throwing away and giving away mainstream. I mean, you don't even pay for Epic. You pay for Prime Gaming in a way. I know it's part of your Prime subscription, but it's very poor value. I mean, yes, Prime Movies and Prime Music, very good. Prime Gaming sucks. Really does suck. It used to be really good at one time, but I don't know, they've gone right downhill. So Amazon, to Amazon. I'll be stopping buying stuff from Amazon soon. I'll be checking my Prime off. I'll be like, I don't watch that much Prime movies. I don't really use the Prime Music. I like it for Prime games and for having stuff delivered. And to be honest, I'd be better off without it at this minute. Yeah, so, and I don't care if they don't, my Alexas don't work anymore. Who cares? Anyway, so with that out the way, I'm getting out of here. So thank you for joining me. This has been the weekly roundup of all your freebies and stuff going cheap. Not much changed in the console market there. I think next week they start adding to the GamePass titles and the extra PlayStation Extra titles. So with that out of the way, nothing more for me to do other than to get out of here. So goodbye. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-da now.
CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. CheapSkate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over.